Hello and welcome to our Friday Youth Devotion. Today we're going to be talking about the truth, and of course, this is Jesus. In our youth devotion yesterday, we talked a little bit about Pastor C.H. Spurgeon and learning a little bit about what it's like to live a Jesus-centered life. We're going to use the same focus today as we look to the truth itself, Jesus. This reason is because Jesus is the truth. This is what Spurgeon had to say about it. Jesus is the truth. We believe in him, not merely in his words. He is the revealer and the revelation, the illuminator and the light of men. He is exalted in every word of truth, because he is its sum and substance. A Christless gospel is no gospel at all, and a Christless discourse is a cause of merriment to devils. So here's a Spurgeon to our time type translation of this. Jesus doesn't merely point the way to true things, or give us an example of what is true. Jesus is truth itself. So the best way to know Jesus more intimately is to look at him through this filter. Whatever Jesus says and does is the very definition of what is good and what is true. This is simply because Jesus is the source of everything that is good and true. Let's look at some examples. Chasing the people out of the temple with a whip. It's tough, but good and true. Calling the religious leaders of his day, the Pharisees, names like whitewashed tombs and brood of vipers. Again, tough, but good and true. Showing grace to a sinful woman who crashed a high-class party and washed his feet with her tears. With grace, but still good and true. Dying willfully on the cross for our sins, with love and mercy, but still good and true. And how about rising triumphantly from the grave on the third day? Good and true. The more we slow down to consider how Jesus is good and true, the more we get to see ourselves attached to the vine that is Jesus, and the more we get to experience the good fruit that Jesus produces through us. We simply have to accept Jesus as both good and true, and the gift that he has already given us. So it's time to live it out. Just a few minutes ago, we listed some things Jesus said or did that were good and true. Take this time this week to reflect on how Jesus has been good and the truth in your life. God bless.